On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Lobster.
A marine crustacean with a hard, often brightly colored shell, a pair of large pincers, and a tail used for swimming.
Examples:
Lobster dinner. Fresh lobster. The restaurant served a delicious lobster, steamed to perfection.
Afterward.
After the time mentioned.
Examples:
A few years afterward. Go there afterward. We will explain the countermeasure concerning this problem afterward.
Mantis.
A type of predatory insect known for its distinctive front legs that are bent in a way that resembles a praying posture.
Examples:
Mantis predator. Narrow-winged mantis. The praying mantis was an exciting subject for the biology class.
Appendage.
A part attached to the main body or structure, often with a specific function or purpose, a limb or other body part that projects outward from the main body.
Examples:
Spiny appendage. Mechanical appendage. The spider's appendage allowed it to climb up the wall easily.
Spear.
A weapon with a long shaft and a sharp metal point used for battle, hunting, and fishing in the past.
Examples:
Hunting spear. Sharp-pointed spear. Ancient people made spears with wood entirely.
Smashing.
Very successful or impressive, causing something to be broken or destroyed.
Examples:
A smashing blow. Give smashing results. The band's new album was a smashing success, reaching the top of the charts.
Explode.
To burst or break open violently and noisily, to cause something to burst or break open.
Examples:
Explode in anger. Explode in popularity. The old building exploded in a fiery inferno.
Snail.
A slow-moving mollusk with a spiral shell that it uses to protect its body.
Examples:
Snail mail. Snail pace. The gardener found a snail slowly making its way through the lettuce patch.
Whack.
To hit someone or something hard or noisily.
Examples:
Whack him with a stick. Whack up the volume. He whacked the ball out of the park with his home run.
Wiggle.
To move or cause to move up and down or from side to side in short and quick movements.
Examples:
Wiggle her lips. Wiggle with excitement. Her hips wiggle as she walks.
Tug.
To pull something quickly and hard, often several times.
Examples:
Tug a rope. Tug at his hand. This movie tugs at everyone's heartstrings.
Raptorial.
Relating to or adapted for seizing prey or hunting, predatory, characterized by sharp claws or beaks for capturing prey.
Examples:
Raptorial bird. Raptorial instincts. The bird's raptorial beak enabled it to catch and devour its prey.
Stab.
To cause harm with a sharp, pointed object, such as a knife.
Examples:
Stab at the enemy with a knife. Stab in the chest. He was stabbed many times with scissors.
Darn.
To mend a piece of clothing by sewing over a hole or tear with small, tight stitches.
Examples:
Darn stockings. Darn hole. I have to darn these socks before they become unwearable.
Stymie.
To obstruct, hinder, or prevent something from succeeding or happening. To present an obstacle or impediment to progress or achievement.
Examples:
Stymie progress. Stymie plans. The new regulations will stymie the growth of small businesses in the area.
Latch.
A device for holding a door or gate closed, typically a sliding bar or bolt.
Examples:
Set the latch. Latch mechanism. The latch on the gate was broken, so the cows got loose.
Amplification.
The process of increasing the volume or intensity of something, the expansion or elaboration of a concept or idea.
Examples:
Amplification system. Sound amplification. The political debate was an amplification of the candidates' views on key issues.
Backstage.
Relating to or situated in the area behind the stage of a theater, concert, or other performance venues. Relating to the private or hidden aspects of something, such as politics, business, or personal life.
Examples:
Backstage access. Backstage crew. The backstage preparations for the concert took hours to complete.
Membranous.
Resembling or relating to a membrane equals a thin, flexible layer, having a thin, flexible, or delicate structure.
Examples:
Membranous tissue. Membranous organ. The doctor discovered a membranous growth in the patient's throat.
Visualize.
To form a mental image or concept of something, to make something visible.
Examples:
Visualize data. Visualize flying through space. She tried to visualize the layout of the new house in her mind.
Compress.
To press or squeeze together to make something take up less space.
Examples:
Compress the chest. Compress gas. She compressed the files into a single zip archive to save space on her computer.
Hyperbola.
A type of geometric curve similar to an ellipse, but with two separate and distinct branches that approach infinity, of mathematics, the curve defined by the difference of the distances from any point on the curve to two fixed points, called the foci.
Examples:
Hyperbola equation. Geometric hyperbola. The astrophysicist analyzed the light spectrum emitted from the hyperbola nucleus of the distant galaxy.
Parabola.
A symmetrical curve formed by the intersection of a cone with a plane parallel to its side, of mathematics, a curve described by a quadratic equation, a type of polynomial equation of the second degree denoted as x(2 plus bx plus c equals 0.
Examples:
Parabola shape. Parabola equation. The trajectory of the cannonball followed a parabola in the air.
Anticlastic.
Relating to a curvature or surface that curves in opposite directions at different points, creating a saddle-like shape, characterized by a convex surface in one direction and a concave surface in the other.
Examples:
Anticlastic form. Anticlastic deformation. The sculpture showcased intricate anticlastic curves that created a unique visual effect.
Transverse.
Lying or extending across something or from side to side.
Examples:
Transverse section. Transverse wave. The transverse beam provided additional support for the structure.
Perturbation.
A state of anxiety, confusion, or disturbance, a deviation or disruption from the normal or expected state.
Examples:
Seismic perturbation. Emotional perturbation. The unexpected financial crisis caused a perturbation in the stock market, leading to widespread panic among investors.
Popularize.
To make something more widely known, accepted, or adopted by the general public, to present or promote something in a way that increases its popularity or appeal.
Examples:
Popularize a new fashion trend. Popularize a scientific concept. The celebrity's endorsement helped popularize the new clothing line.
Piezoelectric.
Relating to or utilizing the property of certain materials that generate an electric charge when subjected to mechanical stress caused by the rearrangement of the material's atoms or molecules, which creates an imbalance in electrical charge and leads to the generation of an electric voltage or current.
Examples:
Piezoelectric material. Piezoelectric sensor. The piezoelectric crystals generate electricity when pressure is applied to them.
Pasty.
A type of baked pastry that typically consists of a filling of meat, vegetables, or other ingredients, enclosed in a pastry shell. Adjective, pale, lacking in color, or dull.
Examples:
Pasty face, Cornish pasty. I plan to pick up a chicken pasty at that bakery on my way home from work.
Puzzled.
Confused or uncertain because you do not understand something.
Examples:
Puzzled expression. Puzzled by the question. She was puzzled by the strange behavior of her cat.
Cavitate.
To form bubbles, typically in a fluid, often as a result of a decrease in pressure. To form a hollow space within a solid material, often used in medicine to describe the formation of small, empty spaces within tissues or organs as a result of disease or injury.
Examples:
Cavitate organic molecules. Cavitate in a vacuum. The water heater had sediment buildup that caused it to cavitate and make loud noises.
Emit.
To give off or send out something such as light, heat, sound, gas, etc.
Examples:
Emit a gamma ray. Emit air pollution. During the unloading, the container box emits a clicking sound.
Propeller.
A device with rotating blades or vanes used for propulsion or creating lift, typically used on boats or aircraft.
Examples:
Propeller design. Propeller aircraft. The boat's propeller stopped working in the middle of the lake.
Rot.
To decay, or cause something to decay, naturally and gradually.
Examples:
Begin to rot. Rot with age. Please refrigerate the meat, or it will rot.
Creditor.
A person, company, etc., to whom a debtor owes money.
Examples:
The creditor's claims. Bankrupt creditor. I asked the lawyer to initiate creditor negotiations for voluntary liquidation.
Quandary.
A state of uncertainty or confusion, particularly when one is unsure of what to do, a dilemma.
Examples:
Quandary situation. Financial quandary. I was in a quandary over which job offer to accept.
Whammy.
A powerful or devastating effect or influence, double whammy, an adverse effect that is compounded by another negative effect.
Examples:
Whammy of bad news. Get the double whammy. The company's stock took a whammy after the scandal broke.
Disintegrate.
Break or cause to break into small fragments.
Examples:
Disintegrate in an explosion. Disintegrate over time. The vase disintegrated into pieces when it fell to the ground.
Arthropod.
A type of invertebrate animal with a segmented body, jointed limbs, and an exoskeleton, including insects, spiders, crustaceans, and centipedes.
Examples:
Arthropod exoskeleton. Small arthropod. The classification of arthropods is constantly evolving as new species are discovered, and genetic studies provide new insights into their evolutionary relationships.
Molt.
To shed feathers, skin, or hair, especially in the process of growing a new coat or plumage. To undergo a process of renewal or transformation, often by shedding the old or outdated.
Examples:
Molt its feathers. Molt at regular intervals. The snake molted its skin to grow bigger.
Wacky.
Funny in a slightly odd, peculiar, irregular way.
Examples:
Wacky value. Wacky plan for selling more books. His friend was a pretty wild and wacky character.
Obnoxious.
Extremely unpleasant or offensive, annoying or irritating to the point of causing discomfort or harm.
Examples:
Obnoxious habits. Obnoxious odor. His obnoxious behavior at the party made everyone uncomfortable.
Bluff.
To try to deceive someone into believing that you can or are going to do something, or that you have knowledge or abilities. Noun, a high steep bank, usually formed by river erosion.
Examples:
Bluff the other side. Riverside bluff. He bluffed a person out of going.
Pretension.
The act of claiming or asserting something, especially without good reason or without evidence, an unfounded or excessive claim or ambition.
Examples:
Pretension to authority. Baseless pretension. His pretensions of being a gourmet were quickly exposed when he could not identify basic herbs and spices.
Miller.
A person who operates a mill equals a plant consisting of one or more buildings with facilities for manufacturing, especially a grain mill.
Examples:
Miller flour. Watermiller. The miller's work was a vital component of the local economy, providing flour to the bakeries and farmers in the area.